Sir, who is the staff you miss so much after firing and who you regretted you did not fire earlier?
The staff I miss so much after firing is Joy. The person I regretted not firing as early as is Victor.
I wanted to ask, have you ever thought of asking any of your female staff out?
But the truth is that there's a discipline one should have. A friend of mine told me, hey, they are all the same thing. That's if you off light, they are all the same thing. So I'm not telling you, off lights and all ladies are the same thing. You don't.
Why don't we have leave period? Like, 1 week or 2 weeks?
We wanted to start our leave period last year, but due to the forming of the company, as I always say, the company is forming. We couldn't. But you all deserve a leave period of at least 2 weeks in the year because you're really working hard.
So aside being a sole entrepreneur and a public speaker, someone that goes about giving motivation and pep talk. So what's that thing you have left for? That you know that, okay, on doing it, you will be as big as the person you are now.
Listen, it's simply, if I'm not the MD Dynamo Group Limited or a motivational speaker, what will I be? A pastor.
So my question is, do you believe in motivating employees through encouragement, or is strictness the only method you know?
I'm not being strict. Dynamo Group is the best place you can, but if I'm not strict, nobody will produce results.
If your business was on the verge of collapse and you had to lay off half your employees or risk losing everything, how would you decide who stays or who goes?
I'll not lay off anybody. I'd rather lose a company than lay off half of my staff.
What's the worst business advice you've ever received?
The worst business advice I ever received is to fire Cynthia.
Who is your most favorite staff here?
It's Jovi. Then my most favorite staff that I love going out with is Esther. Then my most favorite staff in this inside company, now if you ask me to just pick somebody, is Cynthia. The most favorite staff that I love watching. So whenever I see her on camera, I say, guess who? Jennifer. The most trusted in this company. I mean, Emel is great. The most hardworking is Daniel. If you now have to ask me, the one that is always, that works without being, he knows his work, he knows, Kelp. Then another person that makes me happy is Pato. He comes, no matter what, even if it takes him to 6:30, he comes from afar, he will deliver that 4 videos or 5 videos. And that person that is coming up that will make me happy, but then I'm not going to go about someone this year. Patrick, yes.
If you are to be in our shoes, for example, it's a staff that works for Dynamo Group, do you like the way things are going on in Dynamo? If yes, will you stay? But if you don't like the way things are going, will you rather know how to change it or probably go out and struggle to start your own or something?
You could know that I'm a go-getter and I'm a fighter. Okay, let me just say 2 things. Number 1 is the vision of the company, where we are going. If I am a staff, so I will play my role well. Let me just be among the decision-making table. Number 2 reason why I will stay in Dynamo Group, heaven knows, is because of who the boss is.